Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're scrolling through, we appreciate you clicking on there. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Jonathan.
And this is a brand new channel that we just started. You may have seen some other couple of videos that are already out. But we want to do a new channel to try some new things, some new shows, some different avenues we haven't actually had a chance to explore. Movies, things like that. So Jonathan here, you want to introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah.
You are,
My name is,
we're somewhat related. Go ahead.
somewhat related. My name is Jonathan. I'm married to one of Daniel's cousins.
There you go. So he's another cousin.
Very beautiful cousin, by the way.
Yes. Oh, wow. I'll make sure she watches this.
That's
why you're doing
that
it.
in there, yes.
Right.
But yeah, so I met Daniel when I was what?
Like 14?
12, 14.
12. You're a little kid.
I always remember you have that video of me airballing basketball. So please never post that. But
yeah, I do have a video of the first time. I didn't really know you. I was like going around recording and you're like, hey bro, check this out. 3 ball, it like went like 3 feet to the right of the rim.
Shot felt good.
He's like, cut.
Then I realized I'm a soccer player.
It was the wind in the indoor gym.
I agree.
Yeah.
But
I wanted to bring Jonathan over just because I know that you love, you're a movie buff, shows, all that other stuff.
Yeah, man.
I love content.
I love it. I mean, I've always watched a bunch of shows, a bunch of movies. As I was talking to you earlier, I mentioned, I feel like I'm somewhat of a prophet when it comes to movies. I feel like I
can pick up on things.
What's coming, what the plot is, what's going to be the ending of it sometimes.
Now that you say that, I'm very curious how that goes with this show, which he doesn't know what we're watching yet, by the way.
I don't.
This show I have heard can be pretty complicated,
misleading,
maybe some redirects. I don't know.
Okay.
But so I've hinted at this with you in the past a little bit. I'll stop clicking my pin. I've hinted at this a little bit in the past. So I'll ask you out front. What's your history with anime?
Zero.
Never seen anime?
Never. I've seen clips of Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
A little bit of Avatar growing up.
Yeah.
On Nickelodeon, but other than that, I've heard of friends and people talk about it, but I've never.
Nothing.
Not once. Nope.
So I've talked to this before. I've only seen Dragon Ball Z, and I just finished. I don't really count Avatars and you can call it an anime, but it's like
right.
influenced by anime, right?
Okay.
So we are going to be checking out an anime show.
Sweet.
I've heard a lot about this show. I don't know anything about it except the title.
Okay.
That's it. So starting from the time you know the title, you know as much as I know.
Sweet.
Unless you've seen it. Then. Yeah, exactly. So today we're going to be checking out Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, which has been something that I've never seen, but I've just it's so big, you can't help to know that it exists out there.
Okay.
If you see a little bit about anime.
So it's an older show, or it's been around for a while.
I want to say it's not that old, but I don't know what season they're on, and it may still be going or just finished or something around. So it's not that old.
Okay.
Yeah. So pretty new. We were instructed, or they recommended that we have a notebook ready to write some notes because it could get a little complicated potentially.
All right.
Well, yeah, but I'm excited to hop into this one. We are going to be checking out, and I know this is y'all can let us know in the comments. There's kind of like a back and forth whether you do sub or dubbed. What's your preference on shows? Nothing. None of that makes sense.
No, I just usually go on.
Okay, so have you seen what's the Korean show that just came out?
Almost said Hunger Games.
No, not Hunger Games, but
Squid Game.
Squid Game. Did you watch? Were they speaking in English or in Korean?
Oh, they're speaking in English.
Oh yeah, see, I can't do that. That's a big.
Hold on, so you watch the
I want to watch
the language and read the English subtitles?
If it's live action, yes, live action, like real people. I'd rather them speak their native tongue because I can't handle the mouth not matching. I can't.
I can see that because I feel that way with La Casa de Papel.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's a Netflix show, but it's in Spanish.
Yeah.
De España.
Oh, yeah. If you watch it in English?
I have to watch that in Spanish because if I watch it in English, I feel the same way you feel about it.
So imagine watching that show in Spanish and you know how it is in Spanish, but then you come to someone's house watching English and then a character comes in and they gasp. And you know how they sound when they gasp, but then the voiceover
doesn't match.
And it's doesn't match at all. And you're like, that kills the vibe. So that's how I felt. I feel like the same way with Squid. If it's not, it doesn't matter what language it is, I'd rather read it.
So then I watch the dubbed version.
So you watch the dubbed, correct?
Yep.
Now with animated, I've only seen one show that was animated anime. That's Dragon Ball Z. Okay. And in that one I did watch the dub. I think with animated shows, a little bit different. Because it's a drawing, it's a cartoon, and so that's what for this one we're gonna watch the dub.
We're watching the dub. Okay.
The dub for this one, right? So I think that may also help us a little bit because we don't have to read. Well, we'll still have subs on there to help.
Even if I'm watching an English show and I'm trying to read subtitles, sometimes I'll miss the subtitles just because I'm not really reading it. So
yeah, so we're still gonna have subs for that reason, just because I don't want to miss stuff.
I've heard people say just read the book if that's what you want to do.
Oh right, yeah, and I know that's a lot of this anime stuff is based off of like mangas and books and stuff, and there's way more information there. But obviously, we're gonna be focused on this show, and I'm excited. I mean, I just now popped it open, and I'm trying not don't look at don't read the thumbnails.
I'm looking at the pictures. That's what's captivating.
The first picture is like a guy with like no skin.
Looks like what's this? There's a character from just forget it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but
I almost clicked sub.
It reminds me of something.
Cool. Well, I am excited to hop in.
Let's do it.
Heard a lot about it, but don't know anything about it. So,
all right.
You ready?
Yep.
And if you're watching this, consider subscribing to our channel. Help us out, get the algorithm going, let our channel grow a little bit. If you're interested in watching the full-length reaction of this show that we're about to watch, check the link below, and there's a Patreon link down there for you to check that out. Otherwise, let us hop in.
Let's do it.
Okay. Geese flying. No, not really.
It was like that kind of notes.
No. It's a little eerie. Oh, shoot.
That hand is bigger than the bridge.
And just like that, everything changed.
Wait, what?
Is this monster?
Oh, it's Titan.
Is that the Titan? Is there more of him?
Was a pen.
Just one?
Humanity. Cattle.
Dude.
So they're enclosed in a... Dude, I like this music.
Dude, I know.
Moment of truth, people! Group 1 will act as the base! All squadrons, engage omnidirectional mobility gear!
What? Dude, the sound
This
design.
seems very futuristic, though.
Yeah.
Mixed with, like...
Horses.
Yeah. Like that era.
Wow, dude.
He doesn't look that scary.
He looks almost humanoid.
Yeah. So did he kill him?
Was that the intro?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
There's a lot going on there.
So I heard there's spoilers in like the intro.
So
So be careful with what you see.
close my eyes. Maybe I should watch it if I want to react.
I know.
I don't want to see the spoilers.
I know. I'm gonna write down though.
And forgive me if I'm being ignorant here, but anime is
Japanese.
Japanese, okay.
Dude, this music is like.
It's a pretty long intro though too.
I know.
I can see why you said people who've never watched anime can get sucked in really quickly.
Yeah, dude. Oh, 2,000 years in the future?
That's why I said it looked futuristic.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
Is that when you poop?
Oh my.
Mikasa, hey,
We should get back.
where are we? It's like the dream I was having went on forever.
Oh, he was dreaming.
It's gone now.
So his dream's gonna end up becoming a
Have you
reality.
been crying?
You see how they're inside the wall still, but
Yep.
there's nothing there?
There's no, yeah.
Hearken! These walls are a bulwark gifted by God!
So that's how it was before.
Stone, mortar, no, my brethren!
Might want to have your dad look into that.
Right. Because tearing up is usually a medical thing.
Somebody messing with you?
Oh, they were outside the walls
Hey, Mr. Hannes.
when he woke up.
Or you just get on Mikasa's bad side?
Of course.
You kids care for a swig?
Aren't you on watch?
Yep, watching the old gate we are. Thirsty work playing sentry. Pinochle only goes so far to chase off the boredom.
How do you expect to fight if you're so loose on your feet?
Huh? Now why on earth would I have to fight?
What do you think? What if they
His
break
dream.
through the walls? We'd be sitting ducks on
I wonder
your
if it's been
watch.
so long since it's
attacked.
happened. Yeah.
The ducks kid has some fire in him. Listen,
dad's a
the only
doctor.
thing they've done to the
His
wall
son,
in the
yeah.
past 100 years is scratch at it.
What have any of you actually done to be ready for him? Dad says you've got to stay sharp.
Ah, good, Dr. Yeager. Yeah, well,
Jaeger.
can't argue with a man who single-handedly spared us from the plague. Hey, no disrespect to your father, but a soldier's time beyond the wall kind of tends to put the whole issue into a different perspective.
Sounds to me like you don't even think that they're all that dangerous.
So they know something's out there.
I wonder if they're like,
Right! Then at least have the decency to stop calling yourselves a garrison. People might get the wrong idea.
Good point. If a garrison's actually doing what people think it oughta, we're up a creek. Personally, I take a lot of stock in being called a freeloader. Means things are good.
I mean-
it's how I can measure peace of mind.
We live in a cage. All we do is eat and sleep. That's it. End of story. We have the peace of mind of livestock.
The mouth on that kid.
everyone else seems to be okay with it, at least from
Right.
who we've seen.
Aaron, you should let the scout regiment thing go.
Seriously? Why does everybody think they're a joke? Perfect timing! They're back! We can make it if we hurry! Get a move on! I want a good view!
It's the army.
Maybe they're like the guys who go out and do the scouting or something.
Aren't these one of the two teams that split up in his dream?
Maybe. Was that his dream? Maybe.
Oh, they were in battle. So the garrison is what is out there, or is that what they
That's
call these?
the ones who are protecting the wall.
Okay.
That's what happens when pride
Oh.
takes you outside the walls.
You hear him? The rest of them got eaten.
Where is my son?
looking for
He
his
should be
son.
with you all. Oh, please tell me he made it.
I wish I had better news. Give it to her.
Oh, it's like a limb.
Oh, she's gonna unwrap it.
Oh no.
What?
I'm sorry. That's all that was left of him.
Oh. Okay, this is pretty dark.
It's a little, yeah. It's a little gory.
Yeah.
Tell me my son stood his ground to the bitter end.
Or just lie to her.
That meant something.
He was brave,
Oh, good call.
but sacrifice meant nothing.
Never mind. He told the truth.
So with all our losses, it's ever the same. Your son died because of me. I
Oh,
sent
now
him
he's
to his
blaming
death.
himself.
I sent all of them to their deaths. And there's nothing to show for it. All of it amounts to nothing.
Nothing like seeing our hard-earned taxes go toward keeping the fat and happy on human gristle.
Yeah.
Social economics is important on this too.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Let me go!
Oh, dang.
She's strong.
Yeah. What the heck?
Great! Firewood everywhere! Perfect!
Are you still bound and determined to become one of them? The scouts?
It's gonna drive him more.
They are scouts.
Just help me pick these up.
Like there was much to begin with.
Dang. Oh, hold on. I gotta pause here. So I was told about this, and that there's little moments where like there's like a screen,
Okay.
and then but it's in Japanese. So this one like it's like Hulu's best attempt at translating it for us. Yeah. Walls Part 1. Humanity lives surrounded by 3 layers of walls. Oh, that's whenever you said they were outside the wall.
Right.
They weren't outside the outer
Outer
wall.
wall. So there's 3.
The exterior wall is Wall Maria. Okay.
All right.
Maria. I can remember that. Wall Rose. And then Wall Cena. I gotta remember that. So Wall Cena is the interior wall, and then after that's the city. Does that make sense?
So the center wall.
So it's Maria on the outside. The second one is Rose, and then Cena's the one that's right by the city.
Drop this
Surrounding
out
the
real
city.
quick.
So I bet earlier when they were out by the tree, they were in between Cena and Rose.
It's almost like a rainbow.
Yeah. Are you doodling over there?
All right. So this is Cena.
Yeah.
Rose.
And we're assuming it's a circle.
Right.
Oh no, it kind of showed a picture of one. It was like not quite a circle, but
But look, yeah.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Oh, there was a diagram on that picture too.
Oh, more.
Look at that.
Walls part 2. The space between the walls are roughly equal in area. Maria and Rose are approximately 100 kilometers apart. Dang.
I didn't know we would have to do math.
I know. So if you divide that by... Rose and Cena are approximately 130 kilometers apart. Wow. That's massive.
And I'm sure they're giving us this information because it's going to mean something. Like,
oh, and then Cena's 250 kilometers from the center. So that's how much space they have to live with in the center.
250.
And I mean, it's big space, but if that's like your world, it's not very big.
Right.
Because all of them added together is 480 kilometers.
I'm going to be honest here and just say that the metric system has not been very helpful to me. So
Yeah.
I'm just assuming kilometers are long.
Okay, I could say this. 100 kilometers is about 60 miles.
Okay.
So, I mean, you can guess like...
Give or take.
130, and then
120 miles.
120. So it's like 280, 300 miles or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is long.
Yeah.
Hey, we're home.
Welcome back, kids.
They related.
That's what I was wondering. Is that a sister?
Brother, sister looks
Wow. Your earlobe's red, which means you've got something to hide. Mikasa helped you again now, didn't she?
Where are you off to, Dad? A patient?
Yes, some folks in the interior. I should be back in about a week or so.
They live in different areas. They don't all live in the center.
Aaron's thinking about joining the Scouts.
Dang, outed him.
Dang, just like that.
Way to keep a secret, mouth!
Get that ridiculous thought out of your head this instant, young man.
Stop yelling at me!
Don't you
It's a
dare!
nightmare, Aaron.
Oh,
You're
he knows.
outside.
He was part of
You
it.
really have no idea.
Yeah, I get it, okay? But it's gotta be better than this life! I know there's death around every corner, but we can't just give up on it. 'Cause otherwise this nightmare's never gonna end!
Excuse me. I'll be late for the fair.
Darling, wait! Scold the boy, for heaven's sake!
Scold him. Dear, please, think this through. Mere words won't hold back the boy's curiosity. Behave while I'm gone, and I'll let you in on what I've been doing in the cellar. Agreed?
Yes, sir, you got it!
It's one way to make your kids listen.
Yeah.
I meant what I said. The whole idea is just irresponsible.
So what? It's more grown up to settle for living in fear behind some stupid wall your whole pointless life?
Aaron! The boy needs to be protected from himself. Promise me, whatever happens, I can count on you to have his back.
Back off!
Best friend?
It's Aaron! Okay, looky here! Back for more! Oh, she's with him!
Oh.
She's the strong one.
What?
Where'd they get you, Armin?
Armin.
It's all right. Thank you.
I feel like she's going to end up becoming a scout. And she's going to be the better one.
Beyond the walls.
Why's it gotta be this way? Why can't people just let us dream?
The walls are a powerful idea. We've survived for 100 years because of them. When all's said and done, the government's policies are a reflection of our fear.
Yeah, the rest of the herds maybe. I say to hell with them.
Someone's gonna hear you.
What do I care? You rat me out either way.
What?
I never promised you anything.
Guess nobody's parents wants them to become a
Right,
scout.
yeah.
It's sad. What most people here are willing to settle for in exchange for some fleeting sense of security. And make no mistake, it absolutely is fleeting. The walls can't hold forever.
His dream. Back to
Only
his
a
dream.
matter of time.
Well, in his dream, they were big enough to look over the edge.
Right. It's probably why it takes him a while to get there. Gotta go.
Oh.
Or not.
What?
Maybe it's happening now.
Oh, so what we saw earlier, was that like a
Flashback?
flash forward we saw
Flash
earlier?
forward, yeah. I still think it was a part of his dream.
That's what I thought.
Talk to me! What's going on? Some kind of explosion or...
Oh, there it is. It was.
Shoot!
That's impossible! That wall's 50 meters high!
Dang.
Oh god, it's a titan!
It is a titan.
No, he's gonna kick it? He's gonna kick it.
Yep.
shoot.
Bro, that's a powerful kick.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the little.
It blasted a hole. Like it was kicking a rock.
What? Oh, that's freaky.
Look at that grin. And that hair. Looks like the dad's hair, bro.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Aaron, no! The house is in that direction. Also by herself.
Oh, shoot.
Every last one of us is going to be devoured.
Oh, dude, that's terrifying. I'm waiting for Return to see a Titan.
Mom's gonna be gone. It's gonna be them two fending for themselves the rest of the show.
Oh, no. Grab that end and hoist with everything you got. Oh, no.
What are these things? What are they mutated with? And why are they always smiling like that?
I want to see more faces of them, though.
There's no way they're getting that
Get
out.
out of here. Aaron, just take Mikasa and run. My legs have been crushed. Even if you could get me out of here, I can't run. One thing I'm asking you, one thing. Mikasa, make him.
Oh, no.
Oh no, they're gonna watch. They're gonna watch them.
I don't want to
her.
see.
All three of us to die.
Oh,
What's he writing in on? Oh, this
the
is.
little grapple thing.
And get them
Yes.
out of here.
Hey, I'm a trained soldier. My skill set is killing titans and saving lives.
Hopefully, it doesn't get pulled immediately and dies.
Just take it down. Get all three of them out of harm's way. Make good on the debt you owe.
Oh, let's go with that too. Oh gosh.
Dude, that is just like terrifying. Do they look different? Why'd he freeze?
No! What are you doing? Put me down, you
Something made him notice, like,
Yeah. It's not gonna happen.
No! We can't just leave her!
I feel like he has a friendship with the dad, and that's something a part of the debt he owes.
Don't leave me.
They're gonna eat her, and they're gonna watch her.
no. Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
And just like that, everything changed.
I wonder if that's him when he's older than narrating.
We knew. Home was a pen. Humanity, cattle.
Bro.
To be continued.
Oh gosh almighty. That was intense.
Okay.
So no yume wa kokoro no ibasho.
Just gonna sit here in my sadness. That was crazy,
Bro, that was
dude.
insane.
Dang.
Attack on Titan.
Shiganshina.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, that's a preview to next show. Do we want to watch that? I think.
Crumbles. Prayers are useless. Tears are absurd. Death agonies are nothing. When total ruin is your reality, all that's left of any value is revenge.
Okay.
The fall of.
Oh, now they tell us. They give us a warning in the first one.
No, I don't think they did.
I feel like that would have stuck out, like about it being
Intended for a mature
okay.
audience.
So,
That was.
did you guess that that's what it was gonna be about?
No.
Yeah,
not off the first episode.
No. There's no chance.
Um,
Dude, that was so. The biggest question mark is like, they've been protected by those Titans for 100 years.
they've
But
been
this is like-
protected by them.
Yeah, they've been in peace.
Oh, okay. I see.
From them. They've been protected from the Titans for 100 years. But that was like a new generation of Titan who was like infinitely larger.
Yeah.
And the fact that he didn't have skin or anything makes me want to think that he's like newly formed. You know, like imagine there being like a science experiment going wrong. Like you try to clone yourself.
The dad has something to do with it.
Because of the long hair.
The long
Maybe.
hair. He had to leave right before the attack.
Yeah, true. It's like he knew ahead of time because he's very important in their society.
Right.
Because he like protected them from like a plague or something.
Right.
But imagine like a clone going wrong and like it's everything right, but they're just a little dumbified, but then they're just massive. And they're maybe because
like brute force.
Right.
Strength
And they're
type
just
deal.
huge and they're just hungry. And so they've eaten everything, I don't know,
Out there.
animals, right. which you have to have like your own little ecosystem in there, like your own cattle and all that stuff to survive.
Right.
So it said it's 2,000 years into the future. Is it like our future? This is like Earth in 2,000 years, but then like something happened and that's what humanity has become.
But see, I'm lost because I'm a little lost because it was 2,000 years and then it said 845.
So either so
when he woke up by the trees, just right before that, it said 2,000 years ago.
So maybe there was a certain moment where the time like reset, and so they started counting from 0 up again or something.
Okay.
And so now they're in year 845. But is that after? So it's like 2,000 years in the future. Is that including that 845? Or I'm not really sure.
It's like 2845.
And that, or it's like, it started at. No, that doesn't make sense. No. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something like that. I was trying to do some math, but
let's just stay lost. It's the first episode. I'm sure we'll find out more.
Why is there a huge giant? And they've obviously been living, and they have different tiers. I wonder if like if each level is like different, like on the social economic scale. Like people in the inner circle come from maybe more money than the people on the side, the outer, or each layer has a purpose. Inner is like where most people live. The second layer is like farmland,
right?
You know, crops, all that stuff. And in the outer layer, I think it's just like wilderness, just to keep themselves protected.
You know, one thing that I'm thinking about right now is, I feel like the army that came back, right?
The scouts, yeah.
The scouts
and the green cloaks.
Did they not know, like, hey, they're on their way, like they're coming?
Right. So like he looked panicked, right? And he was like, it was for nothing. And so why not with the warning?
Right. Why not start telling people prepare, get ready, type deal?
Which I don't know what's the backup plan? Like, where do you go?
Yeah, because they're in the middle.
Yeah, right. You're kind of trapped. And they've all came together. Like it's like they were following that big Titan coming towards the middle.
Yeah. Do they all grow up to be that big, you think, or?
I feel like that one's different because then if that's the point, then someone would have known to knock down the walls. Someone would have gotten big enough eventually.
True.
And so,
yeah, because some of those small ones could have just walked through the same gate that they walked through.
Done the same thing, yeah. But like, yeah, he was. So
there's something different about him.
Something's different about him.
He's built different.
He's built different. But also the one I was going to go protect all three of them. Something stopped him because he was going. He was like, let's just. He's hunted them before. He's hunted them before. He's like, let's go up there, hunt him. He's running towards him, the giant. Then the giant turns and looks at him. He stops in his tracks. He's like, never mind. He's like with a crazy smile, yeah. And he just runs back and saves him. So he must have this giant or this Titan looked really different. So he's like, something's off,
different,
or he recognizes that one and knows that they haven't been able to take that one down or something. Something made him like stop. Turn around.
It's the hair, bro.
Yeah, is that like this is like a crazy theory? Is that the clone of like the dad that went wrong, and that's him?
And he has like some sort of secret locked in the.
But that'd be messed up because he ate the mom,
the wife.
Yeah, that'd be messed up.
You know,
which it didn't really show him like. He did something like he killed her first.
Her neck, yeah.
Yeah, and then just ate her.
It was wild.
Dang, that's pretty intense, dude. I don't know if I honestly it's Attack on Titan, and that could have meant anything, to be honest. So I had no. my
I first thing really dissected the name down, but yeah, it's.
Well, I mean, you had the name. You knew the name for about 4 minutes before we started watching. So I had time to sit with it, but I tried not to think about it. I wanted to be like as blind as possible.
But see, it's Attack on Titan, but it sounds like the Titans are attacking them. So were they Titans at once, or some sort of species of it? I don't know.
Attack on Titan. I don't know.
We need to keep watching. How many episodes are there?
I think it's. I'm not sure. I think it's 4 seasons.
4 seasons. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I don't think I have any more questions. I understand. Like we were following the story of Eren and Mikasa, and then now Armin.
And it looks like Eren and Mikasa are brother and
siblings.
Sister.
Yeah.
And then Eren is like their best friend.
They're like a buddy. Yeah.
And everybody in their village is afraid of Mikasa.
Yeah. Yeah, they ran away. She must be tough.
They're like, oh, it's him. Come get some more.
Right.
Oh, wait, she's with him. Right.
I wonder where the sentry were. The people who protect their wall that we weren't really doing much. Like nobody gave off a warning at all.
Those guys were drinking and playing poker.
True. That's been their job, and it's been 100 years of peace. So of course you're gonna get complacent.
Yep.
Yeah. Dang.
Well,
what a first episode. That was really good.
That was really good.
Oh man. Now I'm very curious already as to the next episode. Like what?
I'm with you. Like
what it's about.
Like you told me, you get sucked in pretty quick, and
yep.
I think the other part of it too, it's obviously it's animated. I love cartoons. Just reminds me of childhood. But
yeah.
this is like an adult version, I guess, of cartoons, right?
So yeah, well, that's what anime is. It's very, and this is I've never really seen anime. It's just from what I hear from people who talk about it that are very invested in it. And it's funny because I follow a comedian on Instagram, and he's not the guy you'd ever think to would ever
watch
anime. He posts R&B music, whatever. Like it's like you never know. But then, and he talked about like never watching anime, but people were like, "I need to check out this show." So we started watching a show. I don't know which one. Dude, for like a season there, his whole feed changed. He started doing like memes of anime stuff.
That's probably what's gonna happen to me.
I know. He's like, whenever you're watching too much anime and like he goes to the kitchen to eat something, and he walks in, he has like a sword on his back, and he pulls out, and he's like, and he has like a tie around his head, and he's like cutting a piece of cake open. I'm like, what happened to him? It was funny.
There's a lot of athletes and a lot of like
that are into it.
Famous people that have gotten into it. Like I know one UFC fighter.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Adesanya. So
well, I will say this. I've only watched Dragon Ball Z, and I remember a conversation I had one time a long time ago with this guy asking like, "What's your favorite anime?" Asking his friend. I was like, "I think Dragon Ball Z is good," and they're like, "Yeah, I mean that's fine," but I think to them Dragon Ball Z is like a fun, like easy entryway, and I enjoyed it a lot. Like I was like hooked on it.
Yeah.
So if I was hooked on that. And just one episode, I could see the story writing. It seems like it's a lot more mature, deeper. The animation style, the music, everything just seems leveled up. So I know I'm gonna be hooked. So
I mean, the first one was a good show for our first episode.
Good pilot,
for sure.
Yep. Cool. Well, that's all I got, man. That was fun.
It was.
So I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this journey. I'm glad that both of us are completely in the dark on this. You've never seen anime at all.
Never.
So this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm excited.
Yep. So thanks for watching with us today. Like I said earlier, consider subscribing to our channel. Help us grow a little bit. This is one anime, maybe some other ones down the road. We're going to kind of feel it out, go off comments, go off recommendations. But to start off, this is like the one show we wanted to dive into. Maybe.
Well, now I want to finish this. Can we at least do that?
We're gonna finish the whole. No, we're gonna watch all these episodes for sure. And like I said, the full length reaction will be down in the link in Patreon. If you want to check that out as well. Otherwise, we'll be back with episode 2 shortly, soon. So stick around, consider subscribing.
Thanks for having me. Also, by the way. I know
thanks for coming in, man.
It's a new journey, and I'm excited to be
I'll hope you're here on the next episode. It may just be me. He may give up after this.
I don't know. I mean,
you're pretty invested.
I'm probably gonna watch like 2-3 episodes and be like, no, I won't watch.
I'm out.
Without you.
Just for no reason.
Yeah.
All right, cool guys. Cool. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.